Hey.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, welcome to the green room. I am Engine.
I'm Slade.
You can find my socials at Engine F9, NGEN F9.
And I'm Slade F9 on everything as well.
And of course, we'll have it linked below. Welcome to TGR. This is our podcast. We will have it available exclusively on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and a few others. But in the coming weeks, we will have live stream available on Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook, as well as YouTube, for those who prefer live stream.
Today's episode is brought to you by BernieBox.
Custom-made computers and services. By trusting BernieBox, you're showing the world that you demand the absolute best and know where to find it. Shout out to Alex Bernstein, the homie.
Yes, sir. He built my PC, and I've probably never been happier with anything.
There is a beast. Yo. Today's episode is also brought to you by Resting Beach Face 30A. Shout out to our good buddy Miles. Resting Beach Face 30A is a beach service that also has products. Quality beach service, quality products. My favorite product from Resting Beach Face 30A is, of course, their organic sunscreen.
Best sunscreen ever made.
It is ironic.
Coming from two Beach Boys.
Yeah, exactly. I think it goes hand in hand that Miles owns a beach service company and their product is sunscreen.
Probably would know sunscreen better than anybody else.
I would imagine so. Get that good protection that is not toxic to your body.
Boy, Miles a grinder too. His photography game on point.
Boy, on National Geographic.
Nat Geo.
Keep his page. You can find his handle at Resting Beach Face 30A. Now that is the number 30 and the letter A, lowercase.
And it's going to be linked below.
At the bottom. If we were cool, we'd put it in the video, but
we might do that. You guys never know. We level up like every day.
Yep. We'll see
just a little bit.
We'll see what happens. Today, this is the first official episode. This is the Green Room, or for short, TGR. We called it that because I don't know if you can see the floor, but we're in a kind of a green room. And
I think you can see some floor. I think there's some floor action.
A little bit
in
floor.
Shot. A lot of green here.
Greenish room with some white, but it's like a modern
it's green
accent.
Though.
You know,
it's green.
There'll be more green stuff added. We got a plant over here. You can't even see it.
Is the color white just kind of like the absence of color though?
Yep.
It's more like a shade.
Yep, it's just
so everything in here is pretty much white, black, or green.
All about the reflection of light in your retina. I think black is a void of light.
A high IQ things going on here.
Yes.
So by definition and by science, this is a green room. Predominantly.
On this podcast, you'll find us talking about sports, music, gaming. It's election day. I'm just ready for that shit to be over with.
I got a flex. I voted. I did my part.
We got it up here too, kind of doing our like civic duty.
It's what we do once every 4 years.
Reading the bottom like an ESPN bar. Don't really know any of those names.
Don't know what any of it means. But you know what I just saw? Tommy Tuberville running for Senate in Alabama and winning. Like, blowout win.
Auburn loves their head coaches. That's why Gus Malzahn still has a job.
Wasn't Tommy Tuberville coaching when Cam Newton and him won the national championship?
Is Tommy Tuberville the vest guy?
Yes, with like the glasses. Yeah. And
oh wow, okay. I'm putting a face to it now.
Yeah, he's running for Senate in Alabama and like crushing it.
Well, if the man is as sophisticated as his sweater vest game is, I think that the state of Alabama may be in good hands.
We did have a conversation about Extraordinary Gentlemen previously.
Rip to Sean Connery.
100%. 100%.
The best James Bond, hands down. Like James Bond is James Connery. Seamus.
They made more together. James Connery. Sean Bond.
And it's no surprise that he was also in a movie called The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
The most extraordinary.
He did have like a beard and like was very stoic. Believe he smoked a pipe.
A nice pipe. Did he rest one leg on another leg while reading a book through a monocle, or possibly a pair of reading glasses?
The reading glasses was definitely a characteristic of his gentleman-like attributes. If that makes sense. A lot of adjectives there. However, my guy probably smells of rich mahogany and leather-bound books.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't see it any other way.
Yes.
But no shade to any other James Bond. We all know.
Like Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan, y'all were tight. I liked y'all. To Daniel Craig, like you're still current. I understand that, but we get like what, one James Bond movie every 10 years? Like
I don't know when the last one came out.
I think it was like 2017, 16-ish.
What? There's like a
14?
recent James Bond movie?
I don't know, somewhere over there. It was probably before we moved to Tampa. By the way,
True.
We're centered and located in Tampa.
Yes, sir.
Got a little bit of that South Florida drip.
Oh yeah, you know the flavor, you know the vibes. We're some Florida boys anyway.
I mean, yeah, we just migrated south a little bit.
A little bit south.
It's a little warmer down here, you know.
A little bit warmer. Not that we were really looking for warmer in Florida, but I will say the winters are chiller because the Panhandle, contrary to popular opinion, it gets
cold.
really, really cold.
Cold. It just doesn't snow. It just gets cold and you get wind off the water.
You get literally the worst things ever. The coolest thing I've ever seen in Panama City Beach during the winter was like everything turned to ice one day. And that was honestly really nice.
People forgot how to drive. They like closed the bridges and everything, and like
school was canceled.
You couldn't get from in town Panama City to Panama City Beach.
Like you could ride a bike on this ice, but if you stopped riding a bike and you weren't on like completely level turf, you were gonna slip and fall, and it was gonna hurt because it's like 25 degrees out, and like touching the pavement when it's that cold is awful.
I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like when you have injury and cold, it just hurts more.
It's facts. I don't know the science to give you right now, but it's facts that it hurts more.
Do not feel good, boss.
Never.
Yep. So as we're recording this, like we touched on a little earlier, it is election day, and I know, speaking for myself, that I didn't give these damn people my phone number. Like, why are you calling and texting me like 15 times? I can't even, like, I've lost count. I try to just spam delete them and block their number, and they just get new numbers. And it's like, no, Sandra, I do not want to talk to you about, the seagull saving population of Pinellas County. Like, I'm sorry. Send me a letter in the mail. Invite me to your TED Talk. But stay up out my gosh darn inbox.
I could say for the past like 2 weeks, every time my phone vibrates, half of me kind of thinks it's like a voter project text. And like, I'm happy I registered to vote really early this year because I did decide to vote, and I'm really happy about that. But my gosh, I did not know I was going to be getting hit with emails, text messages, mail. Like, do people realize like you just go up there and fill in a bubble and leave? Like, it is not that serious. Like, if you want to vote, get out there and do it.
Get her done.
If you don't want to vote, it's easy. You just stay home. I think you should vote, I guess, because you can, unless you think your opinion is so neutral that you don't want to give your support to either party. Really, whatever you want to do. It's a free country.
You write in Kanye.
Yeah, you could write in Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
I literally looked for his name on my ballot and thought about it, but I predetermined I already had someone I wanted to vote for.
I mean, I was honestly very surprised that Kanye was not on there, and maybe it's just a Florida thing. Maybe he just didn't make the cut here, but I genuinely think my man's thinks that he has a shot at miraculously winning. Um, yeah,
Do you think that he legitimately thinks he has a shot, or do you think it is somehow beneficial in his mind for other people to think that he thinks he has a shot? You know, like, does
I
he
think he
really
wants
think
to be the closest thing to like a, a disciple or a prophet. Well, a prophet is someone who can speak to God, right?
a prophet, more by definition, is someone who predicts something about the future and then that comes true? That's what prophecy is. Like
Yeah.
the definition of prophecy is basically like you've heard of Nostradamus, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not a biblical prophet, but that's what he did was prophecy, you know. I don't know too much about Nostradamus. That just seems to be the most generally, you know, associated person with prophecy.
Based on the what he went out, I didn't listen to the whole podcast because it was long, but the one
Yeah.
where Kanye and Joe Rogan sat down and talked, and Joe honestly kind of gave him the floor a lot, and I feel like very diligently navigated the course of their time together because we all know how quickly Kanye can go Kanye.
Yeah.
Um,
100%.
more respect to him. It's entertainment nonetheless, but at some point you gotta wonder if like my man's is actually going through some stuff, and safe to say he is based
Yeah.
on quite a few things. But his art and his creative mind is like untouchable. He probably should just stay his ass up out of politics. And I mean, but do what you do. If you got a voice, use it. He's got a big platform. He got an even bigger platform now.
Yeah.
And he's at a net. Got that money.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm just curious if he understands statistically, like he has no chance of winning. It's like, would he think that right now they'd be like counting his votes? And I'm not like, you know, trying to downplay him or anything or try to like hurt his ambition. I just wonder personally if he truly thinks he's going to win because nobody else does. So is he just trying to put that?
And I
We'll
wonder
never
what his
know.
family thinks. Like,
Dude,
you're wasting our time and our money.
dude.
Like,
He
you could
probably
be
didn't waste any money.
spending this time with your kids who, in South Carolina, he talked about like not having them is the best politically correct way to say what he was talking about. Um, so I mean, like, yeah, I don't know if politics is right for you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
more power to like entertainment icons, I guess you could say, that are using their platform to encourage voting and involvement. But I mean, not everybody is made for politics or the holding of a political seat. And then this man doesn't have any prior experience, like none in the Senate, not governor. And like when Joe said maybe you want to start off with something a little smaller, like the governor of California. I have thought about that, yes. It's like would make you more reputable and legitimate. I don't know. Baby steps, my guy. Especially if
Yeah.
you get your foot in the door first. Like anyway,
I think that
enough about Kanye.
I will say like it does go to show that a lot of people think, you know, that these media, like these entertainment icons or even the media in general has so many people watching it that they have, you know, a big sway on vote and stuff like that. Like you got to realize there's so many people that make up the population of this country who has no idea what goes on here, has no idea who any of these artists are, doesn't care what they say. Essentially, if you think about it, they don't say too much different from one another. It's not like you have popular artists speaking out against, you know, anything that any other popular artist is saying. So I mean, I'll just say, yeah, it seems like the media makes it seem more like there's a bigger influence, but as you can see, yeah, it's just being popular, like a pop culture figure is not going to get you elected in a reputable position like president.
I feel like it worked for Arnold, but he was a special circumstance. Like, I don't know if he was a good or bad governor of California, but from what I hear, he couldn't have been worse than the lunatic they have currently.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hey,
I mean, Arnold, I don't really know
I guess
too much
Trump
about
jumped
him.
into office with like no political experience, but he had economical and business experience like
Yeah.
throughout the wazoo.
Hey, if it happens, it happens. Shoot. If Kanye becomes a potential candidate and I like him better than the other potential candidate, I will vote for Kanye.
Yep.
Just didn't want to do it this year because if I didn't want my vote to count, I wouldn't have gone there. I wouldn't have even gone to vote.
Facts. Just might as well just send in the mail-in ballot.
Exactly. 100%.
Sketchy. Yeah, so we've been kind of watching the news a little bit, and it seems that along with time, anytime they mention the ballot count being delayed, it's increasing in severity. So we've heard a couple days and then a couple weeks and even up to a couple months now on in some cases, and I just feel like that's like really sketchy.
Like, I feel like,
Concerning.
didn't we usually know by the end of the night who was going to
Yeah.
be the president?
Pretty solid idea. And typically you go into the night like waiting on like places I think like Hawaii and Alaska, and absentee ballots for people who were president. But I mean, they, it can be close, but they really just they're there to sway the tide through this one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've been trying to keep my eye on it, but I just don't really know what to make of it at this point when they're like, oh, because they'll sit up there and talk about it all day. This could happen, that could happen, this could happen, that could happen. Like, I know when I see the candidate that I selected with a higher percentage, I get happy. And when I don't see that, I won't say I get sad because, I care. But I casted my one vote. That's all I can do. Like,
facts. So yeah, on this podcast, we'll have a lot of different stuff going on. We'll talk about sports and gaming and like I said, a little bit of politics, not really. Well, current events, I guess would be a better description. We won't really dive in depth too much on that. Music. We're both musicians. You can search our handles in the Spotify or Apple Music and pull up our music if you like.
I'm Slade A, he's Engine, and we will link those
At the bottom or below, yes. But yeah, so really you'll find anything from like interviews, reviews, us just talking about stuff on here. Some of the goals we have for the show: expand the audience. We want to grow and reach more people so we can meet more people and create with them. So we want to make new friends, creators, be creative. Good content. We want some good content. Like, the reason we do this is because mainly we make fun of ESPN all day. And it's like, they reach for stuff that just isn't there. And it's kind of funny, like, how they're dogging my guy Tua right now. Like, Tua played a decent game.
It's unacceptable. I just learned that people are saying Tua didn't play a good game.
SMH.
But I actually watched the game. I don't know if you could say anything negative about Miami.
He didn't need to do a lot. The special teams and defense killed it. He was just chilling.
He got strip sacked by Aaron Donald on his first possession ever in the NFL. Like,
it's scary.
Okay, it's Aaron Donald.
Coming off injury.
That's true, but I'm saying, like, if you want to knock anything he did, like, if you want to look at his stat line, he had a fumble
loss.
It's
the one bad thing. And it's Aaron Donald. First sequence of the game.
This man gets like 20 sacks a year. There's not even that many games.
I would fumble if he tried to tackle me. That's scary.
I would fumble if he looked at it. I would just leave.
Man is huge.
I would just go home, honestly. I wouldn't play him. I'd be like, I'm not ready yet, coach. Just keep Fitzpatrick in there.
Yeah. Fitzy'd be like, I'll take the hit. I'm about to retire anyway.
Dude, Fitzy, I feel like he's been doing a lot of running and like maybe yoga or flexibility training or something, but that man's got some wheels and he does not age. That's all I'm saying.
The power of the beard.
The power of the beard.
100%.
Yep.
Power of the beard. Go Dolphins, by the way.
Fins up.
You know who the worst coach in the NFL is?
Adam Gase.
Yes.
Just in case you didn't know.
In case you didn't know. And like all other terrible aspects, if you had to build a team in the NFL, probably belong to the Cowboys. And I guess the Jets running backs.
Yeah. The Cowboys?
Oh, they did dog Carson Wentz as the worst QB in the NFL. It's just a meme, though. There's no stats behind this. But
yeah, maybe we'll link this meme. But this has nothing to do with the Tua thing. But yeah, there was a meme. Let's go ahead and sum it up. Adam Gase, worst coach. Carson Wentz, worst QB. Worst O-line, Cowboys. Worst D-line, Cowboys. Worst secondary, Cowboys. Yep. Worst linebackers, Cowboys. And what was it? Worst running back was the Jets running back?
The Jets organization.
Okay, so the Jets organization. So as you can see, Cowboys getting dogged.
Oh, and the head coach being Adam Gase. If you don't know who Adam Gase is, just type in crackhead head coach, and I guarantee he will pop up.
Is there do you think that a search for Gase face would return something?
Gase face, not to be mistaken with Carter face.
No, shout out to Carter face, bro.
If you're watching this, we love you.
Just so y'all know, I would do an impression of Gase face for y'all, but I don't know if my eyes would ever go back to their normal position because they'd just be rolling around into infinity and I would have to wear a front-facing ball cap over them for the rest of my life.
It's literally like he popped his eyes out of his skull.
If it was Halloween today, I might show y'all, but other than that, I don't think anyone should have to see
I think someone
this.
drugged him or he hopped off the flight and then was sleepy and ate 10 caffeine pills. I mean...
And his body was just fighting tooth and nail to stay awake.
He was trying not to die.
Yeah, 100%.
But, yeah, he seemed to be in distress. Maybe it's because when he walked into the Jets organization, he realized that this is where his career came to die. It was already dead, but now it's just if this man gets hired again, that organization should seriously look at themselves in the mirror. I mean, he's still got a job currently. But I can't say that's for long.
Definitely not. It just surprises me. I don't know much about the Jets except for they've been really bad my whole life. So if there was going to be any team to look at a coach who did nothing and then play them twice a year, be in the same division, be that familiar with that head coach, and then pick him up and expect him to do anything, it would probably be the Jets. But as you can see, they made that decision and it did not work out for them at all. As I don't think anyone thought it would. I don't think anyone was like, oh, the Jets got Adam Gase. Wrap it up. It's over.
And Le'Veon, what a combo. It's Le'Veon, I just never saw that combo was going to mesh together and become some championship caliber team. And you got Sam Darnold, old Macaulay Culkin tossing the rock for your team. I mean, come on, bro. Send him back to the Greaser era he popped out of.
He does look like he could be on Grease.
Looks like my dude sips IPAs and tries to hold back the nastiness of the face he's making to impress his girlfriend.
Honestly, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen we talked about earlier, it seems like Sam Darnold's has been trying to get in for a while, and he's going to be trying to get in for a while. Mm-hmm. And ain't nothing going to change anytime soon. Unless he can start, getting his QBR up above 80 or something. I don't know.
No.
It's the Jets, bro.
Don't see
it's the Jets. I will say.
Daniel Jones has a better shot at becoming more respectable.
Did you see what he did, though? Did you see his 80-yard? Dude, that is literally the people will think about him.
At least he got a positive yardage play for 80 yards because I don't think that Sam Darnold is used to that feeling.
True. And I don't think anyone would know because I don't think anyone puts the Jets on TV.
The Jets were beating Tampa Bay at halftime like New England or the New York Giants were. I mean, still, it was kind of a bit of a surprise. But if the Jets were up, it'd be yo, did Tom Brady get hurt?
Exactly.
Everybody did they put in the second string to start off as kind of a let's test the water type of game plan? I would have to ask. I got questions. Was what I'm saying.
That's so true. That's so true. No one loses to the Jets like that. Like the Jets are the team that you're supposed to beat, and you just do it, and no one talks
I
about
feel
it.
like they got one win last year.
I feel like they might have beat. No, they haven't beaten anyone yet this year, did they? They got
No,
like 3 wins last year.
like, oh, it's 7.
They beat us last year.
One of their linebackers or defensive players got traded to Pittsburgh and literally in full gear went to on the New York sidewalk with an umbrella over his head and said, like with his thumb out trying to hail a cab, like when you go from 0-7 to 7-0,
Straight
by
up.
New York, it's like, yeah, deuce, big deuce.
Straight up. Like I don't know. It's always sucks to play for a bad team. No matter what level you're at, no matter what you're doing, if you are a part of a bad team, it is not a happy thing. And it's
Mhm.
not even necessarily something that you can fix yourself. Like you can be the best you can be, but as long as you're part of a bad team or a bad organization, you're kind of helpless. It's just kind of how it is. Sign a 4-year contract to the Jets. I mean, you can pull some Le'Veon like behavior
It's
and
like
they'll
getting
trade
stuck
you.
in a bad high school.
Yeah, you're sworn, or you went. All your friends went to FSU, but you just had to be different. You went to FAU and you ain't got no friends. I'm just playing.
No disrespect if you go to FAU, but
No, I literally
shoot,
lived.
man, that's like the
I literally lived right by FAU. As a disclaimer, it was just the first school I could think of off the top of my head that wasn't FSU.
Those
So
like
shout out to FAU.
it's like those third party schools, you know? Like,
Just
they're the add-ons. Like you got like the main schools of Florida. You got like FSU, UF, UCF, and USF, and Miami. Other than that, I mean, Constellation tries to. But
Props for remembering Miami.
they're private universities. So
That's why I
really they
forget
don't
about
count.
them.
Like,
That's why I forget about them. Because I remember looking into going to Miami and I said, you said it costs how much?
how much? My mom's from Miami, and she went to FSU.
Yeah. Yeah. FSU, affordable. Miami, no chance.
But
I mean-
I'm not gonna say there's better parties at FSU. There's definitely more of them.
There has to be. Well, just
I
depends.
just imagine if you're in the position to attend private school in Miami, your endeavors with your extracurricular activities involving shenanigans would be of high level.
You might find yourself at nighttime on a yacht that's not moving, having a good time in Miami more than you might in Tampa. I used to live in West Palm Beach and PBA, shout out PBA, not much cheaper than Miami, not gonna lie. If cheaper at all, probably not. But
Shout out to the goons that
shout out to the PBA
Okay.
goons that are now spread throughout this globe, but were once all
Secular.
compacted. Yes. Just everywhere. England, we got Maryland. Of course, we always got some Florida boys.
I thought Twee was from France for so long.
Twee speaks French, but he's from Haiti.
That's but I thought he told me he was French, but I guess we were intoxicated and he was like, I speak French. I was like,
He does. So I guess
French.
Haitians speak French. Like that's not like abnormal to happen. I will say. Yeah, a lot of Haitians speak French. I don't know why, but I know that because I had a Haitian roommate who spoke French. His name's Twee. If you know,
Poetic Twee.
If you know, you know. If you know Twee, you know.
Poetic.
Emotional.
The boy will steal anybody's girl.
Honestly,
With
I miss my girl, and then I miss my girl after that. But I
Twee's
brought her.
probably taking good care of him.
Yeah, I was about to say I brought her around Twee. So, what was that song? I'm a flirt. Don't bring your girl to the club. Don't bring your girl around Twee. He's not even a flirt.
vicinity. It's like a shark
He just
in the
exists.
water, smelling blood.
That's what I'm saying.
And just so elegantly steal your girl.
Honestly, even if he has too many,
Whisper
like,
sweet nothings to her in French. And it's like, really, how do you compete with that?
it just rolls off the tongue
You
too.
better have a Porsche or a Maserati.
That's what I'm saying.
Even then.
Honestly, if you love your girl and you're watching this right now, just don't take her out again. Ever.
Don't bring her around Tweet.
Just never, because you never know if Twee's gonna be out there. And if he is, I'm telling you, She's gone.
Gone.
She's gone.
Gone.
I don't care. There's
But yeah, back to the goals for the show. We only speak facts here. We're gonna be roasting ESPN a lot because a lot of their analytics are questionable. It's like, what asshole did you pull this out of? But yeah, we want to grow our audience as well. It's another goal we kind of mentioned before. We want to get some sponsorships.
Yes, sir.
Give us money. Better yet, let us help you expand your business, especially to all the young hustlers as well. All of our friends with LLCs and small businesses. Let us run ads for you on our podcast. Chances are we're reaching people that you don't know.
Put your ad right here.
Right there.
Or your merch.
Or your merch.
Or your wedding proposal.
I mean,
or a special message.
You throw us some money, we'll put a note up there that says, hey, something. No profanity.
No profanity.
Or
clean.
Influencing
clean
statements.
Notes. Yes. The filter must go through the green room filter.
We'll go Spotify.
We have nothing to do with the green room filter. The green room just decides what can go on its walls.
Out of our control.
It's out of our control, exactly.
But yes, we'll be talking about a variety of things on here. This is kind of the first episode, so we were just kind of touching base. Yeah, we built this room. We're gonna be streaming. So you can find us on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook is when we get going on the live set of things. It's gonna be cool. Follow us on Twitch right now at Slade F9 and Engine F9. Slade be playing games more than I do. You can catch me flexing some pinball on there from time to time.
Pinball streams are vibey. Super vibey.
I got like 4 followers.
And connect with us. Holler at us. We have kind of, with the COVID season and everything, have adapted. I remember being so devastated in April when they closed the beach and I couldn't do anything. And I had no plan for it, but kind of just as time has gone on, instead of being upset about it, just kind of accepted everything. And now we have a streaming room. We have a podcast. We have
the green room, F9.
Yeah.
On everything.
We have a way of talking with people and interacting with people from our home, having a good time. If you want to support us, if you enjoy the content, we do have a donation link. We have merch.
Link will be in bio.
Exactly. And if you like the merch, honestly,
we have merch.
We got merch on the way. We are
StreamElements.com.
Yes.
So it'll be merch.streamelements.com/thegreenroomF9. Miami Vice Edition merch out now for a limited time if you like those Miami Vice colors. We might keep it up there permanently. Depends. We'll see how y'all like it. Support us. Get the merch. We're going to be wearing it soon. We got those exclusive orders, so we'll be modeling it for you.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all want to see. Let us know if y'all have any ideas. And if you want to come here, the chances are, as of right now, y'all probably have many ways to contact us. As we grow, if you see this and you want to get up with us, the email is, go ahead, Nick.
thegreenroomf9@gmail.com.
And any business inquiries, you can just hit us up on there.
Yes, we love business inquiries.
Yeah.
Come interview on our show. Talk about your stuff. I'm gonna ask you questions.
This one goes out. This one goes out to Sloppy Stunts right now.
Wild Riders.
That is my most necessary interview. I need you here
ASAP. If you're listening to this, bro, just know you're overdue for a temperature. Same with Louis, Sean Abbott, the tattoo artist. Most of y'all know. The homie is late for a Tampa trip. That is my bro.
Pull up.
I need the interview.
Y'all could be chilling right here with the boys.
I could get a dual interview with
vibing.
Y'all could take turns. The green room. It's like Red Table Talk for cool people. I don't know what that show is either. Don't look at me.
All I know is this is cooler. We got a red alarm clock talk.
I feel like green's cooler than red anyway.
It is. Red is
politics because apparently the Green Party ain't shit.
Yeah, true. Red is a color of anger or passion. That's what they say.
Aggression.
If you want to make someone feel passionately about you, wear red.
Or you buy a message from us and let us put it up there.
Yeah, that's true. Sally, I've loved you forever. honestly, I won't let you put that up here. I'm gonna tell
Nah.
you. I'm gonna tell you that ain't the way to go.
I'm gonna tell you, get right
But
and propose properly.
yeah, if Sally's your girl and you want to propose on our show, we'll make it special. We'll
Mhm.
make it real special. We will guarantee you she says yes.
Down here.
We'll guarantee she says yes, even if you haven't started dating yet. That's
and
how
if she
special
says
we'll make
no, we'll just do some video effects and make it look right. She'll say yes.
it. To where even she believes she said yes, and then you guys will be married for 10 years, and
Yep.
she'll be like, wait, did I say yes? And your 4 kids will be like, yeah, you did, Mom.
I think you did, Mom. Yeah.
So yeah, your future could be in your hands, but kind of our hands at the same time. It's
Come
up
on the
to
show. Interact with us. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes. We'll definitely be uploading there pretty frequently.
Yep. Follow us on Instagram. Big thank you to everybody who has taken the time to follow the pages that we've made so far. Pretty much we've secured the Green Room F9 on every major social media platform. So if you have it, follow us. Don't have a Snapchat, not gonna make one. Don't need it for this show. Sorry about it. I mean, maybe to sell merch, but I really just feel like it's extra. Y'all can hit the Instagram bio link for the merch.
Yeah.
Get it while supplies last, even though I don't think there's limitations on it. But
we will be modeling for them. We will be modeling them for y'all.
Might do some giveaways here.
Ooh.
Get some shout outs. Get y'all posting yourself listening to the podcast in your story. Who knows? You might get a free Green Room mug that shows up at your house after you, of course, approve us knowing your address.
The Green Room mugs. Green Room mugs are fire.
Yeah.
Super fire.
It's funny because they're not green either.
They're not.
Miami Vice Edition, the Green Room mugs. Exclusive. There'll be one on this bookshelf here very soon. And I'm not going to say it's an instant flex, but I mean, I want to be known as or known for calling it how I sees it. So
might be a flex or two. Might be a quick flex.
Little drip. Not to be confused with Lil Pump, who spoke at a Trump rally last night, apparently. I didn't know he was still alive.
Me neither.
He's got a lot of face piercings now.
I guess that's what he's been doing, speaking at Trump rallies, getting face piercings, and just having a good time.
Oh, yeah, big
Who would have thought?
Man, I've been having hella deja vu lately. Just got big deja vu right now.
What do you think deja vu is?
And I don't know. You ever heard of simulation theory?
Yeah.
So, like, there's that, and, like, I feel like maybe deja vu is a glitch in the simulation where I was like, yo, I've already fucking been here. But who knows? Because you can't prove it.
See, I agree. See, the thing is, like, some people are so scared to think about the fact that there might, you know what I'm saying? That, like, there might be something behind deja vu, because the way I see it is, like, I remember the chronology of it. See it in a dream, then see it in real life. And, like, I know the lines are blurred for a lot of people, but for mine, the first time I ever remember having deja vu, I was maybe 7 or 8 years old. And I just remember seeing, it was just this kid sitting in the middle of this room at Boys and Girls Club. And I just remembered, I was like, hey, I remember seeing this in my dream about a week ago. And then now there's been multiple cases of deja vu where I distinctly remember seeing it in a dream and when I had the dream.
That's what just happened. I remember definitely dreaming this and openly speaking to someone about it. But it was like, we don't live in a big city. We don't share an office. Why is the floor green?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It all just hit me at once. And I was feeling it. I was like, deja vu. Here we meet again.
I feel you. No, it happens. I'm just curious because, it's just one of those things that we can talk about, but no one's going to be able to ever prove what it is.
Neil deGrasse Tyson's going to come on here and speak to us.
Dude,
give us a thorough
please drop some knowledge. Please tell me why this does not resemble a real planet or something.
Dude, him on Joe Rogan is great. If you listen to JRE, take a look at it. It's been a minute since he interviewed him, but Neil is just just talking and talking and talking, and Joe's trying to get a word in there. And it's just, you can hear the frustration. But looks like our video cut out, so we're gonna wrap it up here. It's been a successful first episode.
We hope you guys enjoyed thoroughly.
We'll be recording more and posting more content very, very soon. Like and subscribe. Give us some feedback.
We love you guys.
Come on the show.
Come holla at your boys.
Yep, we got guest accommodation taken care of.
No questions.
Yep, come to the greenish room.
Thank y'all for being with us.
Holler. Follow us on all social medias. The Green Room F9.